Hi, welcome back again. I just wanted to give you some ideas what I have been going through the last 2 months. I've been absent, trying to heal my wounds. If you notice, my face, it's like I had a heart attack. One side is lopsided, and also I have this knot seems to be getting bigger on my neck. If you look closely and you go surgically, this my throat is actually moving my throat at this point. Anyway, that's the health issue. Now, getting to the gist, the heart of the matter. In the statutes of the Constitution, we have people, the forefathers, who has implemented the statute of rights. And do I have a right to exist because someone's on my identity or someone needs a job? Do I have to die in order to accommodate someone to be lifted up? It is becoming the issue of a right to life. I feel that at this point, someone is trying to extinguish my life or incarcerate me or try to accuse me of something I haven't done because someone illegally facilitated identity poachers illegally facilitated by ID to the masses. And now it's coming to the point where if I'm standing in front of the judge and the person next to me, whether it's 1, 2, or 10, or 20, or 1,000, do I have the right to be exterminated because someone failed to go through proper educational facilities, or they dropped out of school, or they came over illegally? This is becoming a right to life issue. Or are we getting to the point that our democracy has failed and we're becoming more of a Marxist or socialist or communist society? So, and if they want to go into the gist, if I'm one faith and if I read my Bible, do the person next to me that they feel is much better than I am, or they like them more, or they just the right color? Do I have to be exterminated or die or cease to exist in order to accommodate someone else's existence? In other words, how do you measure? How do you measure? How will the government, the judges measure my circumstances? Do I have a right to life? We have pro-lifers out there. Do I have a right to exist? To be or not to be? That is the question in Hamlet. You say, the queen. I'm asking this question for the person who will stand next to me, 1,000, whoever. It doesn't matter at this point. Do I have to cease to exist under my identity, my credentials? I worked hard for. That was never easy for someone to exist, or it's just accommodation or an entitlement. It doesn't matter what their story is. It really doesn't matter at this point. But do I have the point? Do I have the right to exist? Because if their argument is, well, I'm more Christian than you, how do you measure Christianity? How can a judge tell who has faith and who doesn't? Or if a, an individual say, or if the judge may say something to quantify, okay, I'm going to use this as an example, as a test. I'm going to use who went to church the most or who looks the prettiest Do I have the right to non-existence to accommodate someone else? It, it does come down to human rights, or under the umbrella of crime against humanity. I feel that I'm being overwhelmed at this point. I'm extremely stressed. I stayed away from my YouTube because I didn't know what to say at this point. I don't have the answers. It is not my responsibility to accommodate someone. My identity is not my responsibility. I am not your deliverer. The Holy Bible right here that I have in my possession is your deliverer. See? I can't deliver you. You have to get into the Word. I am not your Savior. My ID is not your responsibility. That's all I have with the little life that I have left. I just want to live it in peace. I can't even find an apartment. People forging my signature. I even changed my identity because they were adopting children and molesting them under my ID. I couldn't believe the court had allowed these people to get this far into it. I had to change my name, hoping that it would save somebody's child. How far does the rabbit hole go? This is Shira.